morning and welcome to the fourth hour of the Greg Belfrage Show. It's so great to have you along. I appreciate you being here so much. So let's get to it. We were talking this morning about the wasn't a town hall, but Oprah and Kamala Harris last night, and a lot of Hollywood celebrities who were there. And I talked about that a little bit on the air this morning. You have got to hear some of this because this is just absolutely incredible. There's some video that just, I mean, seriously, you have got to hear it, I think, to really believe how bad it was. Here you go. Charlie Kirk shared this. Kamala word salad alert. Get a load of this. Hold on. Gotta take a moment here. Oh, don't do this to me, because this is rich. Wanted you to be able to hear this. Let's I'm gonna try refreshing that window. All right, let's try again. It's just absolutely incredible. She gets off and just starts going nowhere. Here it is.
We really would love to know what your plan is to help lower the cost of living.
Easy question.
Yeah, first of all, thank you both for being here. And yours is a story I hear around the country as I travel. And in terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and dreams and ambitions for your family, and working hard and finding that the American dream is, for this generation and so many recently, far more elusive than it's been. And we need to deal with that. And there are a number of ways. One is bringing down the cost of everyday necessities, including groceries.
How are you going to do that? I mean, that has got to be one of the worst, I think, things that I've heard coming out of her mouth. It's just absolutely incredible as you listen to that. Wow, it's mind blowing. Also, I wanted to share this morning I thought I had another clip, I think, from here we go. This is a piece at over at Outkick, and Zack Dean's got a piece, and he's upset. He lets it be known his morning didn't start out very well, so he lets it be known that he's not having a very good morning, and he starts in on Julia Roberts, and he says, and I understand how he feels. He says, going after Julia Roberts here, we don't need to hear what you think, Julia Roberts. We don't care about your fake experiences. Now, he's in a bad mood, and I get that. But he says, Julia Roberts lied through her teeth to Kamala Harris in America last night, and I'm so tired of the pandering and the gaslighting and the virtue signaling. And I thought, when it comes to that comment right there, he represents a good number of Americans tired of the pandering, tired of the gaslighting, tired of the virtue signaling. Absolutely. And so then he shares this cut from Julia Roberts. This was at the event last night for Kamala Harris. Again, it was hosted by Oprah. And there were a number of celebrities who were there, among them, or doing video, testimonials, so on, interacting. Among them, Julia Roberts. Take a listen to this.
But this has become such a global representation of our country and what we stand for. And I get to travel internationally a lot. Mm-hmm. And I want people to say, oh, you're American? And not, oh, how's it going over there?
Yes.
So I want to get back to that space.
Exactly. Thank you, Julia.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. It's like, I mean, seriously, how long could you last watching a lot of this stuff? How long could you last? Because I don't last very long. My tolerance for, for bull is just really it's pretty incredible. So I wanted to share that comment with you. That's what you missed if you didn't watch last night. All right, let's see. I don't have a lot for you today, but I think there was another story that I wanted to share with you. Yeah, the lying and gaslighting. It's just absolutely insufferable. You can read more of that piece at Outkick. This is a piece from the Washington Examiner. The Biden-Harris swap could open up weakness in blue wall voting blocks. Well, let's go see what this says. The Democratic Party's late-stage candidate swap from Joe Biden to Kamala Harris may have opened up a new weakness in the blue wall states. The Teamsters Union caused a stir Wednesday by releasing internal polling that found Donald Trump leading Harris nearly 2-1 among its members. The union subsequently declined to issue an endorsement. First time they have not backed a Democratic presidential candidate since 1996. That's wild. So one man, Dan Bowling, says rank and file union workers like the Teamsters relate to Trump, a builder who has worked with many unions, to a person who has never created working class jobs. Talking about Kamala Harris, never created working class jobs. So this is pretty crazy. And Trump talked about this. He said workers know Kamala Harris and her support for a fracking ban, electric vehicle mandate, and other radical left lunacy would be devastating. President Trump has always had the backs of American workers and always will, says the Trump campaign. So pretty crazy, but I thought this was big. When you look at the Teamsters and they are supporting Donald Trump over Kamala Harris among their members, 2-1, that is, we would not have seen that. And had it been Joe Biden, we would not have seen that. But Kamala Harris, it's something altogether different. And again, what the Washington Examiner, this piece is talking about, that this switch now, and this is one of the things that I have thought, that the switch from Joe Biden to Kamala Harris is going to take a little bit of time to play out. The voters are still getting used to, her and hearing from her. And that's why I wanted to play that clip, the audio from her in terms of what Kamala Harris was saying to this couple. Again, very easy, straightforward question, and the answers are just word salads. And it's just shocking to me. And I think, it's just, where is that popularity coming from? Okay, the Hollywood elites, I get all that, right? I think a lot of us do. Okay, the Hollywood elites and the Hollywood insiders, and they love Oprah, and Oprah's hosting the event. Kamala's there, and okay, I get it. I'm used to Hollywood not making a lot of sense, but this is just too much. I mean, who could sit there and listen to that and applaud that, and that's what you want for the country? What? It's just, it is just crazy. There was another story I wanted to share because this was a big story this morning on the national news about Mark Robinson. He's a candidate for North Carolina governor. He's going to be in South Dakota speaking at an event. So this is, again, CNN is running the story and others are picking it up about comments that Robinson made. And they linked him then to comments that were made on a porn site about 10 years ago. He said he was a black Nazi. Posted other comments. Frankly, they're a little bit troubling, saying he referred to himself as a perv and so on. But he's going to be in South Dakota in Sioux Falls, scheduled to speak October 1st in Sioux Falls, according to Dakota First Action. And by the way, to be clear, Robinson has absolutely denied all of this. And, you know, as I was sharing that story with you on the air this morning, you know, my thoughts were, why anybody would want to get into politics, I mean, today and the level, I mean, seriously, it is a rough and ugly business. So I thought you might find it interesting that he's going to be in Sioux Falls. And if you were interested in that event, and again, it's Dakota First Action. If you're interested in attending, you want to find out more, Dakota First Action sponsoring that event coming up in Sioux Falls on October 1st. And Wanda saying, I appreciate your comments, by the way. Thank you for those of you who are watch and listen. Very much appreciated, my friends. Wanda said the Teamsters should have endorsed Trump. Yeah, isn't that amazing? The pretty crazy. John, hey, by the way, it was good to talk to you on the air this morning, John. John said Kamala's comments always sound like she is not part of the incumbent party. She has been part of the administration that has created the problems that she has no plan to fix. Absolutely right. It's just absolutely incredible. I'm going to leave it there for now this morning, my friends. I want to thank you for being here. I very much appreciate it. There's just not a lot of other news that I haven't already hashed on the air this morning. So I'm going to let you go with big thanks for spending your time with me, whether it's on the radio or whether it's here on YouTube and Facebook. Very, very much appreciated. If you would, please hit the like button. Let like-minded friends know about what we're doing, and I want to wish you a really wonderful weekend. Take care. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday, and may God bless.